guys. Hello, Carson. Hello, Edward. Hello, Nuno, and congratulations, Nuno, for that great victory for Sporting. This is my first race of the day. Had a really nice day at work today. Glad to be back here doing what I love most. Driving, playing this game, hanging with you guys in the comfort of my own home.
Dr. Deeds said good evening.
I think we need to pit. There was just way too much traffic for that to be safe to stay out. That was a stressful lap. Deeds, welcome back. Good to see you. I hope everybody can hear me. I think you can. You can. You can. So today was great. I can tell you about my day at work. No students today. We had professional development, which means I pretty much just got to take courses and listen to lectures, hang out with my coworkers, as well as coworkers that I don't work with from other buildings, other schools in the district. And some people don't like the professional development days. I love them, because to me it's like free education. You know, I'm learning skills from people more qualified than myself, stuff that directly can help impact my job and make me seem even more amazing than I try to seem to my employers. I really try hard at work. And I received some feedback from a coworker today that really shows that. I had a coworker who was there at one of these lectures early, because I was early, on my computer looking at Porsche things on my computer. My coworker told me she heard another teacher speak about me as I, helped my student along through the hallway. And currently I have a new student after a year and a half with one child that I worked with and helped with his needs. I have a new student who's known for behavioral, problems and being really difficult and not very nice to teachers or other students. My coworker that I spoke to today told me another teacher saw me working in the hallway and made some really nice comments, saying that I think the exact kind of phrase she used was like, Michael's not, it's amazing how Michael's not bothered and doesn't let the frustration of my job affect me at all. And I stay very composed no matter what any student does, or anyone for that matter. You have to stay composed. And they were complimenting me because now that student who's very difficult, I get him to get work done really well. He's not a bad student, but work avoidance is a big thing with him. He's not trying to work. I make him get the work done. It gets done. And everybody's very impressed. And I am too, honestly. How well it's going, how easy I'm making it look. I'm pretty surprised. So it was super, super cool. After a couple weeks of really trying my hardest as a teacher in a tough situation that I knew if I ever got matched with that student, I gotta bring my A game. And it's nice to hear people sharing comments about me that I didn't even hear, saying very positive things. Good feedback from my coworkers as a teacher. You guys know I work super hard as a coach, as a teacher. Absolutely grinding every day when I'm not here. And then I come home and you see how hard I work here. What's up, Ashton? Oops, I gotta focus. I forgot I'm in a race right now, not just a time trial. We're not quite on for the lead. The lead is like 5 seconds ahead if he was to pit now. He has about a 5-second gap on the field, 3-4 second gap on the field, so I would be in a great spot right now if everyone pitted. I'd be in the top 5 or something, as of now. It's close to it. So all we need to do is just continue driving and not get like distracted too much. But that story from work was one part of my day, and another part was that I did a lot of research on Porsche things. Like I said, I was on my laptop when my coworker was speaking to me. And that's because I spoke to a seller in Massachusetts who has a Porsche Boxer that I want to buy. And I asked like politely how much, you know, after like getting to know the guy and as much information I could get about the car, like asking what like his true bottom number would be. He doesn't want to take less than 2,000, which I sort of understand based on other prices I've seen. I'd like to be a little lower. Oops. But on Friday, I may or may not. So I've been trying to like do all the research I possibly can and learn as much as I can. It's super fun doing that part. I've never been like a car person as far as like the mechanical side of things. But now I do work on my own cars and I get super interested like just reading about like mechanical like booklets and stuff like that. I don't do a ton of work, as you guys know, but I do enjoy reading like, you know, the material and learning from people's forum experience in these Porsche forums, finding out which cars to avoid, which years had more issues than others of different vehicles. It's a 1998 base model 2.5 Porsche Boxster. What's up, Neo Geo? Apologies for the penalty I got. Oh, and now very deep in the corner. This lap's going to be like 43 for the penalty. Not very good, even before I served it. I'm assuming by like next race, I'll be near my pace from yesterday. I can do 40s in the race if I'm really on my game, working hard. If you see a 40 in the race, you know I'm like warmed up at that point. We haven't done one yet, but I'm pretty sure that should happen today if I work hard. Maybe I did do one yesterday. It would have only been 1 or 2. I can't remember. starting to remember my technique there from yesterday. I was going up and then straight back down and making that work. I don't know if the Porsche is really even that good at this Neo Geo. It does understeer a bit. My friend Nuno in the chat pointed out like it doesn't handle the course perfectly unless you're like right on the limit with it, and maybe the brake balance adjustments might help me out with that too. I have it on 0. Perhaps to the rear would be better cornering. I was surprised last week with the brake balance for that Lamborghini. Lambo's was the best car here last time we had this combination, and it certainly should still be one of the better cars. It's honestly nice having someone to follow now. I feel like I'm not really warmed up yet. Following another car, following a ghost definitely helps you get warmed up. What's up, Demolish? I know a lot of people are using the BRZ, but I'm a BRZ hater, personally. I think for the stream too, I might not want to box early. Like it's best for my race and to win the race if I box lap 1 in those situations, maybe. But I feel like my stream should have more people watching, almost, and maybe it's logical that it's because I'm like at the back, already pitted, no cars to race until other people pit. Maybe I should just stay out. I don't know what position Carson was in before he pitted. Who else hasn't pitted yet? This might just be a race with me and Carson to the end here. Essentially now. For me. The leader hasn't pitted, but everyone else might have. Oh, clearly not. When I say BRZ hater, I mean like I really don't like it. I think I mentioned yesterday, there's a few cars in this game that I dislike, irrationally. I'll even say that part. Just don't like them for whatever reason. It's fine, I'm allowed to. It's the BRZ, but that's not number 1. Number 1 is the Miata MX-5 Touring, roadster touring car. I despise it. Don't want to drive it. And the other one that is in the top 3 most hated is the Red Bull Junior. Not a big fan of the Red Bull Junior either. But I like it more than those other 2. I don't know why I hate the BRZ so much. I think it's the understeer. It's just not my favorite car. I gave it a shot and drove it for a week like one time. And I remember like figuring it out a little bit, but it's still never really been very nice to the BRZ. Giving it many miles. Another penalty. That'll make it really hard to catch Carson, but not impossible. I need to just drive better. Still my first race, so I don't want to go crazy here. I will get faster as the night goes, but... What's up, Steven? has the best tire wear in class, sort of, because it has a lot of downforce. They've nerfed the car over and over trying to like get it balanced. And to be fair, it's more balanced now than it has been. That car has been strong for, you know, since it was introduced. Always been a very strong car. In everything. Right now it's about as weak as it's been ever. As heavy as it's been. It just has tons and tons of downforce. So they just had to add like all the way back onto it, essentially, to make it even. Back in the day, the WRX used to be, yes, exactly. The good old WRX days. Both WRXs, it was this Subaru and GR3 and GR4 that were on top early, and then I love how they do it, honestly. I think they do a good job with all this stuff. A very unpopular opinion, I just said. But I like how they do the BOP and everything else. It's not a problem for me. The meta, this and that, I like it. They switch it around. It does change. Over time. It's been two and a half years of this game, officially. And it's like, where is the time gone? Like, I've had such a good time since this game came out. I've had a great time playing this game. It's been there for me. Surprised we're in third. I'm very surprised. That penalty is really wide. Could have had an easy second with like not even trying. I could see next race if I just stay focused and chat a bit less, get a win maybe already. It's even my laps here, like I thought they were slower than they actually are. So I got some slow ones in there. Should be all 40s if I was really like on fire trying to race the best people in the game. I would need all 40s to keep up. Close to a 40 every time. The BRZ could probably do it. It's got so much downforce. Maybe we have to try my least favorite car. Drive the BRZ for the first time in like many updates. Not a car that I give a lot of time to, like I said. I almost blew it, like just attacking that last corner, like super aggressive. But the corner before the last corner, I went up to fourth and back down to third earlier than I've ever done it, and it seemed like my turn-in, I gained like 2/10 right there, a tenth and a half, like instantly from that turn-in. This car understeers, like Nuno said. The handling and the tire wear here are not like ideal, but it's like one of the best cars still that I love, no matter what. It just handles so good through some of the really challenging stuff, like that left-hander that gets everybody. I should look up the name for that corner. I'm going to. It's a wicked corner, that left-hander. It used to be the reason I didn't like this track, and I still am not a big fan here. Like, if somebody wanted to race me one-on-one here, I'd be nervous that I can't perform, but I've had many fun races here and have proven that like, I can drive it well when I really try. And it can be, honestly, if you drive well at any track, you'll enjoy that track more and more. If you just keep driving well there. I think I've mentioned my bottom three tracks that I don't like before. Tracks that I'm not confident at. It's Gardens, it's this, and used to be Interlagos. I could probably think of another one. What's up, Shivananda? Yeah, pitting lap one with, I thought like I should have stayed out, Shiva, because my chat got really quiet and really empty. Like, we got down to like half the people we have now during the race, because I think I pitted early and it made my race boring because like I didn't have to overtake anybody, and I was all alone on track in last place. Like, people, you know, will tune out on that, and I agree. That's maybe not the most exciting way to do it.
Shivananda.
Maybe I should just slice up the field.
Said Lambo turns like a boat, but for some reason it's fast.
Let me show you guys something. Let me show you something. Let me show you a little something here. Let's see, I'm gonna pull it up first. Wait, I'm not doing this.
Shivananda. Set, but I think 911 turns more like a boat though.
This might just be Porsche week because of what I'm about to show you. Alright, I was just making sure that's ready. Doing this is always like a multi-step sort of thing. Ready? Switching. Bam. So I was just texting my friend about this car as well, who lives like local to it and might be willing to help me tow it as well. But there's this. As you can see in the photo, it is manual. Not super clean inside, but outside looking pretty clean. You can read this. This is not great. But it actually, like, maybe it is great, because I mean, I'll explain. I spoke to the seller. His name is Dick. Which I guess is short for Richard, right? People who are named Richard. It's like if your name is William, you get called Bill. If your name is Richard, people call you Dick. That is the thing. He was saying that he doesn't really know the history of this car, and that he bought it to turn it into a kit car. He bought it as a donor car for a kit car.
Said get a good pre-purchase inspection from a Porsche specialist.
It's not a bad idea. It's not a terrible idea, is it? But that might just be money that I could throw towards the car and be like, we'll just find out, you know? Because this is one of the cheapest ones that I will probably ever find that is rust-free. And we don't know the condition of things, though. Dick said he does not know the condition because he bought it as a kit car donor, and he bought it and he doesn't know. Which is like, come on. Give me that VIN number. I should have asked for that already. No gauges, no gauge cluster, which is not cool. Not cool. That's not going to be cheap. But everything else in the interior is there.
Keith Tabber.
We're missing
said maintenance.
the keys, but I lost my keys last year and have a guy who can make a key. Maintenance, I mean, we're going to get the car prepped to run, so I mean, we're doing all the maintenance ahead of time.
Demolish. Said I think this car got robbed.
It's a 1998, so you don't need a title to register it in my state. I can register it even though it doesn't have a title. I could call Dick right now and just like mute you guys and be like, hey, I wanted to ask some more questions about like how you got the car. My friend Shiva has some suspicions. And I think that's it. That's all the pictures. We've gone through them all. I don't see like, I don't see anything like body-wise. Like, I don't see nothing wrong with that. It's clean. Not even like a ton of clear coat problems. But that, I wouldn't even care. Like clear coat issues and paint issues, like I literally don't care. I'm not buying the car because like, you know, the paint is perfect. I buy a painting if I cared so much about the paint. Okay. You can check with the VIN number and get a history, but I don't have the VIN. I should get that tomorrow. But like, we're still on for Friday, right? I might get it on Friday. potentially, if I want to like make a reckless decision. I would call it that, even though it's like me doing it. I'd still call it sort of reckless. I don't have to do that. No one's making me buy a completely broken car. Why would I do that, you might ask? I would say, back to you, because I love cars. And the main one, I would say, is I don't want to be like 1,000 years old or like 50 or 60 when I get my first like Porsche. Specifically, I want my first Mercedes at some point, my first whatever Ferrari. I can be an old man chasing those ones. First Porsche, this is like an attainable number where that car is at, and it's the real deal. Like, there's 911 DNA all up in that car. It looks like a Porsche, has the flat six. That is a legit cool car for my channel, which is reason number 2. You know, I can afford sort of to make those sorts of decisions on behalf of the fact that I am fully committed to being right here on this channel and working on this as much as my body will let me with all the time that I have. So like something like that is almost like a business investment into this. I have the Audi build series. The Audi's clearly hasn't had a lot of work done yet, but I have cash to work on it right now. But why not consider the possibilities here? If Dick wanted to reduce the price further, I'd be extremely interested, and I hope we could do that. But even if he doesn't, I could make a reckless move and send it on that one. Again, engine is unknown condition, so a new engine on those cars is way more than 2,000. Minimum would be 2,000 for an engine. If the engine was like no cracked aluminum block, aluminum cannot be worked with. If it's ruined, it's ruined. There are cylinder problems on some of those cars too. Bore scoring is more the bigger engines. The 2.5s had, I read about today, sleeve slippage, which is like they sleeved the blocks of some of these 98 and 99 model Boxsters because they were, I guess, had so much production going on that they produced some faulty blocks with cracks, and that they sleeved the blocks in those cases, and that technically Porsche will honor a replacement in that situation, but like you don't want to have to beg the dealer for anything, beg the manufacturer for anything. They don't want to deal with you. They don't like you at that point. It does sound like fun until like I have a dead car with a dead engine that's like really dead. I can't just repair. I have to like get a whole new unit at that point. And that would be really sad. But I'd still try at that point. Like I'm almost like at the point where it's like it really comes down to what do I do if that engine is dead and is useless? Am I still that committed where that doesn't matter to me? Am I that reckless where that doesn't matter? And I will just work through it on YouTube and document my wasted money on the dead engine. Again, if the seller comes down a little bit more, I could sleep at night. We will discuss this further after the race. Let me drive my 911 as we discuss the Boxster. Paul, we're talking about a Boxster. What's up, Ian? If you go to my Discord, I posted the link to that as well and made a poll in Discord. Reason number 1 was because I don't want to be an old man when I get up my first Porsche. Number 2 was YouTube. Like, it kind of like could be something I can make content from. For sure, it's a cool car. That's not just anything. And 3 is the fact that like at that price, like it would be one thing if I bought a $10,000 Boxster and spent some real cash, and then it broke. Like that would be tragic. Tragic. That happens to people with these cars. That car is at the bottom of its depreciation, like for real. Like it just doesn't get much cheaper than that for those, and hasn't in the past either. So like that's kind of like a safe investment from the standpoint of like it'll still have roughly that value if I wanted to turn around and try to sell it the next day as a broken Porsche. it'll still have roughly that much in it for me to sell. In parts alone, if I sold it whole, still roughly that same number. It's at the bottom of its depreciation right now, which is comforting. But again, if it was totally broken and I needed some money, say something happened to me, and I needed that 2K back, like the next day something happened. That's where I have to be an adult and think like, this is unwise. Would not be so easy to then flip it around and make it right. I'd be depending on someone to help me. At that point, not be comfortable. It would feel like a bad move if that happened. And I'm like mature enough to understand like anything can happen at any time. That's why I'm gonna do this potentially, because anything can happen. I might not even become an old man where I get to buy my Porsche. You don't even know. Let me get my Porsche now. It's possible. I have a reason to do it for YouTube, reason to do it for the fact that the car's at the bottom of depreciation and not an expensive one. I don't know. It's a lot of money. Bring the price down some more. If it came down anymore, it's the cheapest one like ever. So I really can't even really expect that or hope for that. It's already like at the bottom of the bottom for what that is. It's a mid-engine sports car. Genesis. I pity this car. It has no 6th gear, so I'll be patient. I should be able to overtake that car very easily on the straight because of its lack of 6th gear power. It just doesn't have it. Lacking torque in the high part of the rev band. I'm lucky to clear him. That was getting sketch. Multiple corners in a row of sketchness. He knows. He's really cool. All the time with me. We race so much together. What's up, Viking? Goes well. How goes for you? Goes well. They're having a nice battle up front. Leaders. Very close together. Really should have had this move done on the straight. Don't want to damage my tires making this like stressful either, so I'll wait for the straight again. I think best move for me for the tires. I'll wait for the straight again. Up. Big slot, I've got to be careful. I can't come in from too tight, but I have to hit the insides. It's a balance. Still not a great last corner. Last corner is tough. Like, if you want to send it there, you got to be confident. There's no half sending it there. You go right in the sand, you do it wrong. I think that's like my best turn one chicane area. Like something like that. I need a little more of second gear. It'll bog in third, and second alone is no good. It's too slow, so I've got to use a hybrid. Was fighting for the lead for a while, I think. So this is probably for second place right here. Should be one position better than we did last race. We got Podium. We got third place last race from the back. Thank you, Paul. You know what? I actually was thinking there's a new feature on YouTube for like a goal, like a fun digital goal thing. I might just throw it up there if I decide like this is for real. Thank you, Paul. want me to do it, I mean, that's even more reason, you know, if one person thinks it's a good idea, I should consider it. He thought about, like, contacting me just about when I got alongside. I'm better and better at those straight line maneuvers. Like I could have that sort of like painting and faking down to a science on the straight with people. I kind of like am able to psych them out. Some unpredictable stuff that I don't even know exactly what I'm going to do before I do it, but I know what I want. It's that inside. Just make it simple. Outside, not fun when people don't treat you well. I think it would be a cool video if an editor went back and found all of those types of moves that I do. It's like a specific kind of move that I get a lot of them done in unique ways. I think it would be actually cool to see the different times that I've done that sort of thing to people. Basically a dummy where I'll put my car like as if I'm going to follow them into the corner, and then I have a dive at it again, knowing like I have the run to get alongside at that point. Supra catching up quick on the straight. That worked out good. Just fourth gear early. That's the recipe I needed. Yesterday I was not doing that so well. I was trying just other techniques. I need that hybrid through Sector 1 chicane. Surprised that's in bounds what I'm doing just about. That was really aggressive. on the curb. I'm surprised that's even in bounds. It's not faster. I'm doing something wrong on these laps for them to be so slow. They should be like a couple tenths quicker. I tried not going to second. Let's look for that extra time. I worked a little harder this race than the last one. The last one I was too chatty. This one I found some balance with it. Had better laps overall. Better result too. We finished third, now we're second. I think we're safe. For now. For now we're safe. Let's just take this one home in second. To catch the leader from the back, I need to go really do like my optimal lap times like in the race right now. From this far back. Off the start, when I pit, I'm probably like about that distance behind him when I pitted on lap 1. We didn't really gain any back. He's driving well. Andres. He might join my chat later. He was here yesterday and said hello. If I go to the front, he'll be the one we're racing. Also, I want to mention again, because now we're like on such a hot streak with reliability. Ever since I reinstalled my game on Saturday, I have not had a single wheel freeze issue or game crash issue. So for anybody dealing with those sorts of things, I'm so happy to report that I would go on my main account and battle Hoyos like right now because my wheel has not been freezing. And I don't have to worry about losing DR because my wheel froze. Finishing last because the wheel froze on my main account. Unlikely, it seems. It seems. So it's just another day has gone by where we're waiting. Reinstalling the game. I'm so glad I listened to James on that one. That definitely seems like it did something. And you guys know, like I play so much, the wheel freezes, we've been lucky they haven't been at like the worst times. Like I feel like we get a lot of races completed in spite of those. You've seen them when they're at their worst, those wheel freezes. I'm happy to report we're not freezing up lately. Thank you, Jorge. Gracias, Jorge. Gracias. And thank you again, Paul, for the first super chat. He said donating to buy a Porsche fund. I might start the thing now if we want to do it. Just keep using this feature. But I mean, I haven't even decided 100%. I'm just like slowly creeping towards that, you know, full certainty of what I'm gonna do. I don't have to go and buy a broken 20-plus-year-old Porsche, almost 30. It's 26 years old, that car. Ancient. It makes me think, like, back in high school, when I was a young man, we're talking, like, 2005, 6, 7, 8, 9. Back in the day, I was looking at, like, all the, like, you know, salvage exotic cars. Wrecked Exotics was, like, my favorite website. I was hyped to see these exotics crash for some reason. Not even thinking, like, you know, maybe one day I will buy some unloved vehicles that have been hurt. And then trying to fix them or use them. Not necessarily fix them that much. Just use them. If I bought the Porsche, I'm already considering buying like a tent for my yard so I can work indoors, sort of in tent over the winter. That along with some jack stands that are bigger than the ones that I currently have. I have 2, and they're the smallest ones. That my car only goes up like maybe 6 inches at like the highest setting. I'm gonna get some big boy jack stands as well that I can just like, you know, be comfortable working under with way more space if I gotta go under. You graduated high school in '84. I was born in '91, so you were like 20 something when I was born. Little baby Grove Street. Andres, buenas noches, good race, buena carrera, buena carrera. Muy bien, más rápido, el campeone del mundial. Hola, Andres. I like my livery, but I'm considering like I want to spice it. I want to spice it up right now. Let's find a new style. I like this one. Wench Wrench is gonna be mad. Wrench Wench. Oh my god, I always do this with her name. Just thinking like a white one would be nice. What happens if I type in boxer? I bet it won't come up with anything. Why is that tag boxer? This is someone's livery on a GT4 car? That's not so bad. I'm about to run it. Has been chosen. It's not too bad. Simple. I might change it again before stream's over. Andres, I might come to the front to race you. I don't know if you understand my English. I can't say that one in Spanish. I may come to the front to race you, Andres. I don't know when. Maybe next race. Where do you see that? Where do you see this? These symbolic numbers. Oh, on the racing number, yeah. I mean, you know who loves that sort of thing is James. He's like, you know, he's like loves like hardcore like rock and roll music. So he's like all about like the counterculture aspect of that. But just for that, I have this one on another account. I like it a lot, and it has all the likes. But this also has many likes. I have this one on another car. I like the design of the one that is now gone, but is now back. It was cursed, so it came back. Just move around a little bit. Is there any other with like 1 million likes and reposts that is clearly good? This one. It has the people don't lie. 1,500 likes on it. What is going on now? What? Too many likes. Gonna have to run the devil livery if we can't find one better one. This one also nice. This is also good. This doesn't even look like a Porsche anymore, what they've done here. I'm liking it. Only got 1 minute left to win the race. It's okay. I mean, this one might get changed too. At some point. But we're going for now. We have 1 minute, so we're going back. Okay, we have 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. It's perfect time to take a minute. Be right back. I am back. We finished third and second with that first lap pit. I got to imagine if we were not pitting, there's absolutely no way that I can get that high up. Like if I try to overtake people for 9 laps instead of pitting, probably just gonna get in an accident. Somebody's gonna deny me at the wrong time. Where's Andres? Andres, I thought I saw his name on the board.
Waddedly Madness GT
What's up, Wadadley?
said good evening everyone.
Good evening, good evening.
G-Note said hand pink waving at Waddedly Madness GT. There's an AM said waving hand sign Waddedly.
I'm following Rawson through very carefully. He has understeer. Oh! Oh my god! Understeer caused that. That corner, I said I would look up the name. I never did. It's the deadliest. The deadliest. That corner made me hate this track for a long time. Still a big problem in some cars. It's not going to be easy. But I'm starting to realize, like, the more I do laps here, especially this week, you have to focus there. And I think the key thing is, like, come in from as wide of an angle as possible. Like, use all the track. Open up as much as you can. Come in from wider and slower is, like, what I remind myself now. Coming in there. Come in from wider and slower. I'm staying out now because we have no traffic, but I probably will regret this. Somehow I got dirty tires. Inexplicable understeer. Late in that lap. Should be gone.
Igor Owen. Thanks for following.
Thank you, Igor. Welcome, Igor.
Subscribe to the channel.
I should have gone in with Carson, maybe. I stayed out another lap. Should have consider going in maybe. Because now I see more concerning traffic up ahead and they're close, so we're gonna get held up. Carson will gain from this. Andre behind me, like trying to go for the move there on some late braking. I didn't expect that. But I know I am braking a bit early. For tire saving, safety as well. Can't hurt to, you know, not like go full qualifying super send, dive bomb mode every time you brake. I'm not that guy. I'm not a karting driver. Brake super late. I'm not Mr. Late Breaker. If anything, my driving style is based on early braking. I think box now makes sense. We're just too close to these cars. I'll be lucky to get to the box without getting held up.
Said the seller is telling me the wheel is plug and play, but I'm just now sure face car medium darks containing mode modifier #hash. Orderly Madness GT. Said not asterisk. Will _12.
Just be patient with Dadley.
Said good evening.
Just look it up, like I told you. Just look it up online. Google AI will help you real quick on that one. Just go to Fanatec website and find those products. What's up, Will? How are you? Boah, Neutsch. Oh, hello. Good evening. Boa Piloto. Boa Piloto, Will. Bom Pilota, bom. I still have tires that I need to save. We're not quite near the end yet, so I can't just start cooking tires in an attempt to keep up with Carson. We'll get it. We probably smooth. Stay with him. Called Worth corner. I cooked tires in that one. I was cooking tires at the end of that lap. No more cooking.
Will _12. Set EAI. Hand wink waving.
30, that could be a penalty. Just like my car, like, got so loose. But perhaps that's what kept me in bounds, was the fact I, like, went for that save. Wow, that RS had an amazing exit there. Really good. He's driving great right now. He's going really well. Oh, he's doing amazing. That was such a good exit for both of us. I'm not even going to do it. Like, he wants to hold it. I'm not even going to attack that. I'm literally, like, lifting it to show, I want you to take this corner normal. Don't fight me. Like, we need to keep moving like this. This is so good. And he blew it. But, like, you know, you get like that. It just messes you up when you defend so much. That's why I try to do so little. He showed no opening there when I kind of like positioned for it. Worked out okay. I'm not so mad. He did not have to leave me hit space there. I was being more like hoping more than really serious about that one. His driving level is so high right now. So good. The leader directly ahead of him. The leader directly ahead as well. Former leader. Oh! Too many compliments. He was on fire. He was cooking. Really moving. Worst corner. Not worth messing around there. Overshot it, big time. I was about to send that like to the moon, and I overshot it. any dirty tires like make a huge difference. I got like the slightest dirty tires there, the slightest, and it definitely affected me. Welcome back, Jose. Welcome back. Good to see you, sir. Two laps to go. I lost some momentum on my pursuit.
No way, Jose. Said likewise, brother.
Still in Hot Pursuit 2 right now. Still in Need for Speed. Hot Pursuit 2. Trying to catch him, but it's looking less likely. With only 2 laps to go. And I need to get this gap like way smaller. Tighter to the inside there, maybe. Gain time on me there. There, the inside doesn't matter clearly because I gained it all back. I think touching the grass on that exit is like the worst thing, and now I've lost time and got pumped. I think we're not in any kind of danger though. Even with a 1 second penalty, I think we'd be safe. Oh wow, I'm not clear of Bigo. Bigo had a great race. He is ahead. I'm gonna stay ahead because of my pen.
No way, Jose. Said is the 911 the fastest around this track.
No, I wouldn't say that.
The GTR.
Just what I am enjoying right now. The Ferrari is extremely good here. It's actually really good. I tried it yesterday, but I wasn't feeling it. I like the 911 more at this track. Because of this corner, really. This corner, I struggle in the Ferrari there. And the gearing, I like the gearing a lot more for this car than that car at this course. That's kind of what makes the Ferrari strong too, is the gearing, like being a shorter geared car, while the 911 is a very long gear. Like I have a super long first gear, check this out. Very usable 70 miles an hour first gear. Seconds 93 or 4. long gears. The Ferrari second gear is probably shorter than this thing's first gear. Actually, maybe not. Second gear in Ferrari, I would assume, hits like 3 or 4 more miles an hour at most. So they're very close like that. Ferrari second gear probably hits 70 something. And the first gear on the Aladdin 11's 71, so totally different driving experience.
No way,
with the gears
Jose.
like that.
Said yeah, you need to take corners with an additional.
And all the power in the Ferrari is like, I feel like while that is a top end car, as far as the RPMs, like it revs out, down low it has a lot of torque for what it is. And it gets going really well when you shift up at low RPMs. In certain scenarios, shifting a little earlier doesn't hurt in that car too much. Like 3/4 shifts is really fast. So we got a podium from the back. I had best lap of the race, I believe, as
Carson
well,
Racing.
which was the first time we did that today.
Said Renault tire wear is
Best
not
lap
good.
of the race. Good race.
No way, Jose. Said have you tried Daily A? It's a wreck
I
fest.
thought about it. I thought about starting the stream with that, but I
Carson
hesitated.
Racing.
I know it's a wreck fest.
Said lots of understeer.
It's because it's the Bugatti. The Bugatti is the best car, right? Still the best? Oh, but someone had a TSO on my top 10 friends. Windfire. I love this car. Oh, I thought it was the other TSO. 01. The 01. I saw somebody had an 01 that was like doing okay. That's 030. 030. Bugatti, Bugatti, Bugatti. R18, Bugatti, Bugatti, Bugatti. TSO, Bugatti, Bugatti. 919. Bugatti, Bugatti. It would be interesting, like, to use the... You know what I would want to try? Would be really fun? Is the Genesis. With, like, its stupid straight line speed. You would think that must be so good.
No way, Jose.
That must be so good.
Said yeah, Toyota and Bugatti are the better choices here. Carson Racing.
I would want to try the Genesis.
Said yep.
I specifically
Carson
mean
Racing.
this one.
Said I bought the Genesis, LOL.
Where is it? Show me it. Where's the car I summoned? They're here. This thing's stupid on straight line speed. I would imagine on the main straight, you just go by everybody, like, real quick. But then you have to struggle to, like, oh my god, the final sector in this must be impossible. You would lose it all. It would take you 10 more seconds than the Bugatti in the final sector alone. It would all be gone.
Carson Racing. Said yep.
You might as well use this.
No
This
way,
would also be
Jose.
bad in the final sector.
Said thing is second and third sector are insane with the Bugatti. You almost take everything flat out.
I bet, yeah, it's all downforce all the time. Bugatti's cool though. I like driving that car, sort of. So many options. I should drive the dreaded, my least favorite GR3 car. I think I can call
Carson
it that.
Racing.
This is the one I like the least.
Said Bugatti is crazy
I would
fast.
rather drive any GR3 than the BRZ. Like, full stop. I think that might be true. My hatred goes that deep for the BRZ. We're not friends, me and the BRZ. Alright, I need to take another
no
quick
way,
break
Jose.
here.
Said saw Super GT's latest video regarding this race.
Yes,
when he tried the GTR. It was literally 5 seconds per lap slower than the Toyota and Bugatti.
He honestly makes the best videos. Like, my videos
Carson
will never
Racing.
compare to the stuff he makes.
Said if I drive the
He's
BRZ,
exceptional. I'll be
I
right
use
back.
one
I need a break
traction
real quick.
control.
I'll be
Sometimes
right back.
That's how crazy it is.
Give me a moment. Please leave me a like if you haven't done it. I'll be back in a few minutes. Please, please, please leave a like. was so scary. Oh, that's Rodrigo. Rodrigo behind me. That was a smart move for me, but now we're in a new situation. Oh, missile. I saw the missile coming in late. Who's the missile driver? Who was the missile? That's Carson? I did not appreciate the missile attack. We are back.
Carson Racing. Said I got turned. Carson Racing. Said sorry.
Hello, Chris.
Said MSG, Brazilian United States, Brazilian United States.
So we got taken out by Carson potentially by accident on lap 1 for anybody just joining. I pitted lap 1 after that, and now we are working behind these two here. I think the main reason I love the Porsche here is because it's good right there at worst corner. It's solid right there in that really scary corner that I don't like. That I'm starting to learn how to do better. I mean, I figured it was some situation like that. Don't worry. Don't worry. No need to explain anything. The game should have ghosted. But I was a sitting duck for that one. Couldn't move. I had made the move on the inside. Going through the corner.
Carson Racing. Setia.
The Lambo's gonna go right by me. Oh, he's gonna push me. He didn't have to. Didn't realize my car's so slow. rather have that than dirty tires, actually. Dirty tires is so bad here. I'm cooking tires a little bit.
G note. Said okay. That quick left and right turn 7, 8 is called worth. The right hander after turn 9 is called capsa.
So after getting wrecked on lap 1 by accident, I have a top 10, but we can try to go for maybe one more spot. double. It's a double pen. It's the same though, right? A 0.5 and a 1 are the same at the line. I lost my top 10. Still had a lot of fun in that race, even though we crashed. And we had a big battle at the back here with a few people. He ran a 19.0.9. It's a very quick total. As far as I
Carson
know.
Racing. Said Renault can be a hit or miss.
I might try the Lambo. I might try Lambo soon. Lambo won the race, and I like the
Carson
Lambo
Racing.
more than the Ferrari.
Said it will be good then bad. Neil. Said good night, all waving
Good night,
hand
Neil. I
sign,
know it's
left
late for
facing
you
fist.
in your area. Good night, Neil.
LC Broker VR. Sets up everyone. G-Note. Said GN at Neil. As an AN. Said TC.
Sounds like they had a good battle up front.
G-Note. Said. Hand pink waving at LC Broker VR.
I almost want to see like what they're talking about. They had a good battle there apparently. I can save replays now, so like it's like I have room for replays now. I don't need to be scared. I can just save them. What do I want to do? I could try and set a lap time. We've been going from the back a lot. Now that I've been taken out, sort of makes me reconsider. Do I really need the back? LC, what's going on? How are you, LC?
Carson
What's up,
Racing.
LC? Just saw the message.
Said nice.
Good evening, LC. Just checking. Could try the Lambo. We know it's fast. My all white. I'm gonna miss the Porsche. It's pleasant. Not so bad. A little less feedback in the Porsche.
As an AN.
Feels looser.
Said waving hand sign LC Broker.
not mean to cross the line. But that is a slow time. Not that fast. Very slow. I'm not very fast in this car. I should switch to the Porsche. I don't have the pace yet with this. Need some first gear if I do this. Am I really gonna do this? What do you guys think? 911 or Lambo? Type it in. 911 or the Lambo.
Blue Turd Taurus.
I think I'm gonna back out. 911, yeah. I think it's
Racing.
Unwise to just jump in.
Set 911.
I'd rather not like make it even harder at this moment. I'm ready to use that car, but it could go bad.
Set 911.
It could go bad.
Blue Turd Taurus.
It wasn't immediately going my way.
Said I'm getting into this race with no practice and no qualify.
Blue?
LC Broker
Are you sure
VR.
about this?
Said Gunner, use the R.S.01. I have zero pace here, LOL. Carson Racing. Said hello, Blue Turd. Carson Racing. Said I'm using the R.S.01 LC. Carson Racing. Said as well. Blue Turd Taurus. Said full send. Blue Turd Taurus. Said hello chat. LC Broker VR. Said it's great in VR.
All right. See Dino in the BRZ. LC is here.
G-Note. Said, hand pink waving at Blue Turd Taurus. Carson Racing. Said hope I have a good race with the Alpine livery.
I'll do my best here. I think I can probably do like one more after
LC
this.
Broker VR.
No
Segment
tires.
transfer.
Blue turd, no tires. No tires, no tires. You could pit lap 1 if you want to, LC. Oh my. You guys see that? 5-second penalty. That's what I see. If anybody is just joining my stream, please leave a like. Can you guys please let me know how many likes we have right now, please? If you can let me. Be careful there. It's nearly a pen for sure, like very, very close.
G-Note. Set 63 likes.
Thank you. Blue left the race. Lap 2. My poor Blue. Must box. Traffic cone. El Boxo. Box. How do you say pit in Spanish? Box in Spanish. That seemed like a powerful pit entry. Like I was like really risking it on the inside. Fast pit entry. I don't want to crash there. It won't be fun when I crash there. Well, I feel like we did okay for the time we spent out of the pit. Pitted lap 2 instead of lap 1. We're ahead of these cars behind me. Gino made up a ton of time already. Incredible.
It seems very stable.
RCZ definitely a good car, definitely. I don't even blame him for hitting the guy. That thing probably breaks so much later. That BRZ. I'm sitting duck to that BRZ right now. Through there, it just had so much more downforce. Impressive, impressive. BRZ is called. I've allowed the BRZ through. It's just way too fast, and he's not wearing any tires. Most likely, just keeping its tires better. Swart? Swart, I'm trying so hard to keep up with Dino right now. I cannot respond. Like, really trying. That thing is crazy fast, as you can see. Got a pen? He did too. Messed up my race there. That penalty slowed me down a lot. I was doing a really nice job for a lap or two. Need more 40s. I'm afraid that I might try one of my least favorite cars next race. See how slow I am with it. Yes. Obviously my Porsche can keep up, but that BRZ is looking very, very planted, let's say. It carries a lot of speed. Call that down first. I'll drive it a little bit in time trial before we do the next race.
It takes some getting used to for me. I love it now.
laps have not been very good this race. Few cleaner ones.
Blue Turd Taurus said, where do you run brake bias on the BRZ?
I don't even know. Might be 0.
G-Note said, I usually do +2.
So after this race, like I said, I will try the BRZ after this race a little bit, against my better judgment. And if I like it, tomorrow we'll make a BRZ thumbnail. Top 6. So we'll try the BRZ now. We'll try the
Smart
BRZ.
Racing said GG's
Fantasy went 4 seconds slower
LC
than his
broker
previous
VR.
race.
Said I got spun and just quit.
Peace, Steve.
Never fails. Carson Racing said got held up in traffic and lost so much time.
Yeah, pitting early is the way if you're at the back. Dino ran that BRZ all the way up again. So it shows that the car can do it. I hate the BRZ so much. But I'm ready. I am ready.
Carson Racing said I had to pass someone on the grass.
I hit the wrong one there. I think I own one.
SWAT Racing said, what cars have you tried so far for this race?
The Ferrari.
Besides the Porsche.
The Ferrari we did a race with.
Erzanayan said you will do good.
You think so? Ferrari was fine. It's a really good car too, actually. We'll go with that. VRZ. It knows that I don't like it.
Carson Racing. Said BRZ will haunt you in slow corners. G-Note. Said the talk is crazy. Demolish. Said use fourth gear out of corners.
Yes, I don't drive this car. Going. That spin was like, I just like let it rip to see if it would spin. Don't do that. Third gear only.
Carson Racing.
It's like I'm driving a diesel vehicle, the way this thing shifts.
G-Note.
All the torque is like right when I
Said
shift.
third gear is a monster like I said. MF Wesley. Said good evening Grove and chat.
What's up, Wesley?
Carson Racing. Said third gear has lots of torque with speed. G-Note. Said, hand big waving at MF Wesley. Blue Turd Taurus. Said this BRZ is so hard to drive. SWAT Racing. Said at MF Wesley, hand big waving. MF Wesley. Said Carson, note, there's an A. Hand big waving, hand big waving, hand big waving. MF Wesley. Said SWAT, hand big waving. school
Racing
rats.
Super
I will
Chat
try my
with
best.
$2.
I'm concerned
Mike.
that this car is going to be a handful. We'll see how it goes.
Carson
We'll see
Racing
how it goes.
said I don't know how Killian uses the BRZ and not spin it in the World Tours.
It's so fat. I think, the harder you send the
Carson
car
Racing
in, the more stable it's going to be.
said he is an amazing driver.
I think a lot of times that is the case where, like, the harder you drive the cars in this class, in GR3, the better they behave.
Wadadley Madness GT. Azanayan
Is it back?
said MIC.
My MIC. Is it fixed? I don't even know what happened to the MIC. But it's good now, right? My MIC was bugging.
Carson Racing said Super Chat equals MIC crazy LOL.
Robot? I'm good now?
MF Wesley
I don't want to be a robot.
said Robo Grove. Azanayan said better. Wadadley Madness GT said good now. MF Wesley said sounds better. G-Note said it bugs out when the music plays.
Really? Okay.
Wadadley Madness GT said good luck all.
Good luck with Adley.
Wadadley Madness GT said Trump winning by a blowout it seems.
Thank you for the live updates.
Paul Seymour said I love going into a race knowing I'm just trying to survive.
I mean, it feels so good on zero. It feels so good. When you say they, who are we talking about? Who is they?
Said +2.
I was just
What
using
I use.
+2 in time trial, but zero is like safer. Straight up safer.
Demolish. Said key hard mark. G-Note. Said Said that's just my comfort zone.
I have to reach over to my controller to change my brake balance because my joystick on my wheel broke off about a couple days ago on the weekend. Not enough of a toe. I had momentum there and just didn't keep it. It's too close. BRZ, bad BRZ, bad. We were doing so good. Already pitted. This is not good. I was enjoying driving it. I'm not gonna lie, I was enjoying driving my least favorite GR3 car. I mean, I really should have just made a move much earlier. I got stuck. Learning the car still. Was not able to send it. And then when I was close to him, I'd never made a big enough gap.
There's an A. Said 72 thumbs up sign.
Thank you for that. trying to push the car now that I'm in clean air. But obviously, still much to be learned here. I think before I crashed, I was looking like I could do good laps of it. So I just need to be patient with throttle. I feel like this car was worse the last time I drove it. I could say that as well. Like the update to the game probably made a big difference to how this feels. 1.49.
Chat medium dark skin tone waving hand sign. Demolish. Said 1 minute and 40.3 seconds. LOL crazy. Ralph B. Said hi Mike.
What's up, Ralph? How are you? What's up, bro?
MF Wesley said I like this track a lot better without the chicken.
Not sure how to exit the hairpin yet. Just about. Try second gear only. If I exit. dirty tires from that. It's very wide. I still don't know how to drive this car. That's how I crashed, right? The same exact way? Unfortunate event. No consequence though. It's not like I was in battle. You can see from my optimal time that I'm not gelling with this car so well. There are no 40 optimals, and there probably should be. I am not last anymore. I'm surprised how bad my front tires looks as well. It's better than the Porsche, but not by that much.
Carson Racing said that was probably one of my best races in the Renault.
Yes, I missed my
Carson
Porsche in that
Racing
one.
said the BRZ looks like a handful.
It is a handful. I bet the
Wannabe
Renault is
Madness
a great
GT.
car for this.
Said very sorry for the bump, but your connection was crappy and your car was all over the place.
You are a Renault guy now, Carson. You love the Renault. It's officially like your new favorite. You're picking Renault for Manu. No more Toyota. He's a Renault guy. So because it is already getting late, it's almost 10 o'clock, not that late, but I want to get more sleep than I've been getting. I'm going to call it here on that
Carson
BRZ
Racing
failure. It's okay.
said yep.
I will recover from my BRZ failures. I might even make a BRZ thumbnail and try again
Carson Racing
my next race tomorrow.
said I'm the only one using it too.
It's generally good at handling
Carson
circuits.
Racing
It's good at like mid-speed.
said I'm gonna get off now.
I know you're getting off now. It's a good time for me to get off and rest. More rest is better. Luckily, I don't have work again after work tomorrow. I get off work at 3 and I can come home if I want and stream immediately. We'll see what I do after work tomorrow, what time I get on. And if I get a good sleep, I might stay on later tomorrow. Today, I'll definitely need some more sleep. I'm going to get off now and make sure I get some. Has been a good 3 hours.
Carson Racing said Renault just doesn't have the kindest tires.
Thank you to Paul for the super chat, as well as Zwart for the super chat. There were 2 super chats during my stream. Thank you guys. And I think we have 75 likes, unless this is frozen.
G-Note said TC Mike. Good
I'll
night,
see you guys later.
everyone. Blessings to all.
We will not crack 100 on a 3-hour stream,
Carson
it seems lately,
Racing
but we'll try again tomorrow.
said anyways, take care and have a great evening.
I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye with Dadley, bye Gino, Nas, Wesley, Carson. Good night, guys. See you tomorrow. Have a good Wednesday.